I thought I was happy with my 460 Rowland conversion to my XDM compact 3.8 inch pistol. I'm even more happy now, and I'll tell you why. This gun was the first conversion that 460 Rowland did in the world, and it was from this gun that they made all the jigs and the prototypes to go into production. And that's when they discovered they needed this thing here. And if you go on their website, it's called the Rowlanator. Well, the Rowlanator is a weight that goes on the slide to control the speed of the slide because of the power of the 460 Rowland cartridge. Now, it's also your rear sight, and you notice these are black. Well, this kind of makes it hard to line up your sights under stress if you don't have something, even though you're doing front sight, from time to time it helps if you have the ability to line up your rear sights as well. So yeah, I was kind of cranky, and then the 460 Rowland people actually came out with a new Rowlanator in production that had the white dots on the back that were as large as my tritium front sight, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I bought the production model Rowlanator and installed it yesterday on my gun, and I went for range therapy with it this afternoon, and I just came back, which is why I'm so happy with the result. Now, when you get your 460 Rowland conversion, the Rowlanator will come and you will remove your standard sight, whether it's a Glock or whether it's the XD or 1911, and then you replace it with this, and it's very easy to do. You just line up that with the key slot on the slide, and I use a rubber mallet, a small rubber mallet, rather than go metal on metal with this, to take that one out and put the new one on. And it didn't take hardly any time to do. And what I was trying to do today is make sure that my gun was still zeroed correctly. Now, what makes putting the Rowlanator on easier than you would think is if you line up this channel with the round in the chamber indicator, which is almost the exact same size as the bottom of that channel, it'll be pretty much perfect. So it's easy to do. Then you just use your Allen wrench that comes with it, and you tighten down these two set screws, and that's all they are. And then you can use the Loctite that comes with it or not. I've put 100 rounds through this thing and it's still tight, so I'm not going to bother with that. But you can if you wish. And that made shooting this thing much more accurate for me. And I know you'll be happy with it too. But there's one more thing that I did. I was having some trouble with rounds having failure to feed, and if you watch my channel, you go back and look, and I put a 125% spring in my mags. But that didn't quite do it for me, and I was still getting nose up failure to feeds as it was going into the chamber, which means I needed a little bit more oomph to get the round set up correctly so it would chamber. And the 460 Rowland people, I found, solved my problem. This is 166% strength spring that goes in the magazine. when you compare it to the 125%, I mean, this, you can just tell this is thicker steel than this. And so I said, phooey, I'm going to put this in, which is easy to do as well. You just go to your mag, and for the spring filter, you just push that button in here. This slides off. The old spring comes out. You put the new spring in. You just hold it down with your thumb, and this slides back on and clicks. There's no tools required, other than maybe a pen or something to get that thing out. It made such a difference. I fired all kinds of rounds, reloads. I fired all kinds, mixed them up in the magazine, and this boy, I mean, it just fed like a champ. I was totally happy. So if you get, and I encourage you to do, if you have an XD-M compact or any of the XD 1911, and you want 44 Magnum ballistics coming out of your gun, and you want to have more than 5 rounds, and you don't want to kill yourself off, and you still want to be able to shoot 45 ACP, man, you just got to get the conversion. You'll be happy you did, and you just be happy you did. I can't say enough about that. So to my friends at 460 Rowland, 2 thumbs up. Thanks for the spring. Thanks for painting the dots on the Rowlanator, so now everything lines up for me. I appreciate that, and I'm totally a fanboy. So for the rest of you, thanks for watching. Carry on.